I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. Of all things, I liked books best. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. We crave for new sensations but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. What one man calls God, another calls the laws of physics. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. It's not the love you make. It's the love you give. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. Marconi is a good fellow. Let him continue. He is using 17 of my patents. So astounding are the facts in this connection, that it would seem as though the Creator, himself had electrically designed this planet. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Great moments are born great opportunity. As I review the events of my past life, I realize how subtle are the influences that shape our destinies. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. It is the most important product of his creative brain. We are all one. Only egos, beliefs, and fears separate us. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. One has to be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. One's salvation could only be brought about through his own efforts. Genius is its own passport, and has always been ready to change habitats until the natural one is found. Originality thrives in seclusion, free of outside influences beating upon us to cripple the creative mind. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Deficient observation is merely a form of ignorance and responsible for the many morbid notions and foolish ideas prevailing. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe. Gain more, waste less, spend efficiently, learn. Science is but a perversion of itself unless it has as its ultimate goal the betterment of humanity. My belief is firm in a law of compensation. The true rewards are ever in proportion to the labor and sacrifices made. To know each other we must reach beyond the sphere of our sense perceptions. These are only new devices for putting the weak at the mercy of the strong. The hard work of the future will be pushing buttons. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. Every living being is an engine geared to the wheelwork of the universe. I counted the steps in my walks and calculated the cubical contents of soup plates, coffee cups, and pieces of food, otherwise my meal was unenjoyable. The carrying out into practice of a crude idea, as is being generally done, is, I hold, nothing but a waste of energy, money, and time. Though free to think and act, we are held together, like the stars in the firmament, with ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. Merciless is the law of nature, and rapidly and irresistibly we are drawn to our doom. We should effect a radical reform in the character of the food. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. All repeated acts or operations I performed had to be divisible by 3, and if I missed I felt impelled to do it all over again, even if it took hours. All of these years of my service towards mankind did not bring me nothing but assaults and humiliations. Anti-social behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. Which quote do you like the most? And share your opinion in the comment box. Subscribe for daily upcoming videos. Thank you.